Welcome to Action Points, a Mythras Matters actual play podcast. In this episode, episode 2 of Science Vessel Foresight, using the M-Space rules, we join the group as they journey through space to the rock planet of Davy 3 on their mission to discover the lost science vessel Foresight. They get stopped by an O.R.C.A patrol corvette and find that the rocky planet is not as devoid of life as originally thought. My name is Inwils and I will be the GM for the game. I'll let the players introduce their characters. I am so pleased you were. I was so pleased that you were still muted at that point.
I think every episode starts that way.
Medivac, can I just say that your attempt to get everybody in order was almost perfect. The only two people who are out of place are you and Pickles.
Yes.
Wait,
what?
Everybody else, because Pickles normally comes in last.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, yes. Yep.
He's normally in roll 20 first, but he normally comes into Zoom last.
I'm usually known to come first, right?
Yes,
This has been. Yeah, we've heard this.
That's
okay.
Your
If you
issue.
type-
I mean,
If you type in Google, type in Google.
In college, I was
Who
known.
comes first? It says Captain.
Well, Captain normally does come in first, and then Fishy. Fishy's
Okay,
not.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm very selfish that way. Let's go on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm just going to talk to you because I have no idea what's happening in my ears at the moment.
That's what she said.
No, do you want to know what I said something in a chat, in a channel, a Twitch chat, and somebody said that's what she said. And what did I say? I can't remember. I didn't get it in any case. So it wasn't rude.
Neither did she.
Yeah, that's what she said. I'm actually going to say it just after everything that anybody says, just in case it's remotely funny. Welcome.
Just stick to saying it after kangaroo and you'll be fine.
Yeah. And I'll be absolutely fine.
Wow,
hello.
this is a big disappointment.
Oh.
Can I just say that I was last night I was finishing off the end of the adventure. Yes, I was finishing it off, and then I had to stop and actually think, no, they won't do that. They won't do that. So everybody in the last scene has actually got blast helmets on, so there'll be no shooting in the head in my last scene. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I am at a total loss what you're going to do in this adventure, but we'll see how it goes. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We are playing M-Space, which is really Mythras in space. The party had some. The party had some wonderful games last week, and then they were hired by a scientist to find their lost vessel, science vessel that is called Foresight. And we left it last week as they went to their scout ship and suddenly found it wasn't exactly how they left it. Until we get into that, I'll let the players an opportunity to say who they are and who they will be playing tonight. And as always, we start with you, Mr. Pickles.
I am Mr. Pickles. I play Zach Newman, which is our team's physical character. In the last session, I did the live shooting game, and managed to barely survive because my allies helped me out. Zach is really just a physical character. He uses guns. He has a bit of brawn, a bit of endurance. On the ship, he operates as our gunner, so I'm good with turrets, even though I did not show that last session. And I am sometimes the most violent and sometimes weirdly the least violent of the crew. And with that, I'll pass it on to Captain Pilot, played by Medevac.
Why, thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Medevac, and I play James Minsk. I am the anti-Zach Newman. Pretty much the opposite of what everything he is. He's not a fighter. He does have a habit of killing people out of cold-hearted justice, or in his own mind, his justice. So he's killed 2 people, shot them in the head twice. That's because they were using children to their games. Apart from allegedly, Mr. Bunker did not. It was an evil AI that did. Possibly. Last time he won the racing game because he's a pilot, and he can do
Piloty things.
Yes,
that's what she said.
Reasonably well. Yes, that's what she said.
Did that work?
I know how to drive a ship.
That's better.
She said. Yes.
Better, not great.
Yeah. So he's only attack sensitive. He's got a little holdout blast which is in his wrist, and it will shoot into his hand. It's hidden under his sleeve, and that's how he gets away with his murderous deeds. He's also very good at fighting. He's got an attack called slap attack, which is you see 2 drunken people going, oh, get away.
That's him.
James. Yeah, and with that, I shall pass on to Mr. Fishy.
Hello, I'm Fishy, and today I shall be playing, Matthew, Zachary Zoran, who is the ship's medic and computer officer and occasionally inconvenient voice of what passes for a conscience in this party.
Ouch.
And I meant to take over as captain now, though, but it looks like we seem to have lost our captain.
Oh, he says that his bacon fest will be ready in 7 minutes. So
that's probably it then, yeah. So, that's all you need to know about Zachary, apart from the fact that he's got an AI wrist computer, which helps him out with things. So we will pass on to Captain Kangaroo.
Hey everyone, Captain Kangaroo here. Playing Arthur Hammond. He's an old guy. He kind of grew out of needing a conscience because that's that just keeps you slowed down. And honestly, when you get a certain age, you need to limit what slows you down. You take meds for that. So antipsychotics, whatever it be. He's there also to make things easier for everybody. Have things go to another place so that thing explodes instead of us. It's very convenient. And also he just kind of randomly makes things up as he goes along to possibly get our missions done. I'm still trying to figure out what's the cool objects I can make to make things easier without making inwils say, well, come on, no, that just ruins everything. So we'll figure out.
That just ruins everything.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Almost.
That one almost does work.
That one kind of works, yeah.
Yeah. Depends where I'm landing on that.
Got one.
But from there I'm gonna pass the inwil so you can talk to everyone about what the plot is.
Oh yeah. So there are some things that I need to ask you about before we all start, because last time the Iron Syndicate Synarch, gave you false names, if you remember. Do you remember that? They gave you false IDs, and I would like to know what your false ID names are. and whether or not you're
Right.
using it. Silence.
Yes, I don't know. Try to think
I've
of what do
got
you guys
mine
have?
down. So I've made a note last time that
Nice.
yes, my false ID is in the name of Jerry, spelt with a J, Emberstein.
Jerry Emberstein. Okay, got it. Thank you. Anyone else?
I'll go with Eric Matthews,
Eric
the detective from Saw 2.
Matthews. And Hammond or Minsk? Is Minsk back yet now?
Let's see.
Hammond has to have like an elderly pun in his name. Something to do with his hip.
One.
Because I feel like Hammond wouldn't take his secret identity as seriously as perhaps some of the others.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. What's a good one?
Mr. Magoo.
Is that what Minsk is?
No, that's right. I wrote mine down last week. It is. I can't read with the glasses. Where's my other glasses? Oh, God, I can't wait till Tuesday. I've got new glasses coming.
Maybe Hammond is Patrick Magoo, but he's commonly known as Han.
Yeah.
Mine was Micah Jameson.
Michael J. Fox, did you say?
No, Micah. Micah Jameson.
Oh, okay. I got it. Hugh Jassett.
Okay, yeah,
That's it.
Sounds like Hammond.
Also, can I just hear what your vac suit skills are? So they were basically intelligence plus dexterity, but with a successful insight roll, you actually added a further 1d4 plus 1 because you read the manual. If you didn't, so what
we did all roll that manual.
What were your skills?
31.
31. Yeah, for Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, mine's 30.
No. Not
34.
Hugh Jackman. It's Hugh Jassett.
It'll be what I say it's going to be.
We're gonna be sued by Marvel if we keep going this direction, guys.
I am just stopping the ding dong bell. Daily check it. There you go. It won't sound anymore now. But thank you for coming in, both Insanium and Kaz.
I had my Avon order ready as well.
Yeah. Jerry, what's yours?
28.
28. And Newman, Eric?
26.
You guys are just
Wow.
short.
And
I'm not dexterous and I'm not smart.
so, and
Harry
the
is smart at least. He's just not dexterous.
The final question is, can you remember how much you had bargained to do this job for?
No.
I don't. I think it was just leaving was our
You
leaving
actually
off the planet.
no, you actually we actually had some roles. I remember having roles and etc. So we don't know.
We get like 90, did we get myself and Pickles got really high rolls, like 80,000 or 90,000? Like
No, that was for the games.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I will look it up because I didn't jot it down, and I was hoping somebody wrote it down somewhere. But I can.
We're not here to do your job for you.
Yeah, exactly.
We were just like doing this job for them to go to Davy 3 in order to have our ship back.
No, they. Well, I think there was
paying us as well.
Yeah, it was 1,000 credits. Multiplied by 1d8 and then plus 1/10 of the group's influence skill rounded up if successful. And then failure reduced it and crits increased it, but it doesn't matter. I can figure that out. And can you remember what your ship is called now?
I think I made a note of that, but I've got to open the file.
Isn't it something like Farsight?
No, Farsight is the ship that you're going to try to find.
That's the ironically named science ship that we're going to find. Given we're going to look for a lost ship called the Foresight, or I think our ship was now called the SS Ironic Mistake, wasn't it?
Right. It is now called the Silent Vector. That is what it's called. And I'm going to move you onto the map, the star system map. You should be able to see the star system map now, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I'm going to explain some things about space travel now. Okay, so make sure you're sort of like listening, because it might be crucial later on. Just remember that all this information can be found on the World Anvil site as well. So basically, jumps, what you would normally recognize as a jump, actually happens via something known as a void gate. And I'm going to pop you on this sort of like star system first. So you're at Lavito there, and the weeks is how long it would take you to do a jump via a void gate to the other systems. Now, this does get adapted and changed depending on things like astronavigation. You actually pay for the jump, but the void drive, you don't use up fuel. There's a wonderful piece of technology that actually regenerates, and it sort of like internally regenerates until it's ready. So you do have some downtime between jumps. So once you've done one jump, the void drive needs to replenish itself before you can jump again. However, within a system, you can just use your maneuver drive, which again self-plenishes. So there's no fuel to be spoken of in anything. Just a bit of time for things to get replenished. Now, space travel. Let me just make sure that I'm giving you this information correct. Okay, then. So I'm going to move you on to the other picture now. Okay, so each system, so this is a system, star system, has the usual bands that you can see there. So it's inner system, outer system, remote system. All void gates are in the remote systems, okay? But you can see that Davy 2.0 is in the inner system and Davy 3.0 is in the outer system. Okay, so if you are traveling within a band, okay, so you're going from like Davy 1 to Davy 2, then that basically has a standard time of 48 hours to travel. So if you were going from Davy to Davy's Moon, it would be 48 hours, and then it changes compared to dice rolls, astronavigation, etc., etc. However, to travel, if you are traveling to another band, so hopefully you can see from your picture that you are traveling from the inner band to the next band out. This will actually take you a standard of 6 days, and the rating of your maneuver thrusters will reduce this, but it can never be less than a 1 day. Astronavigation skills also reduce it because you're really good at deciding where to go, etc., etc. Okay, the other thing that you need to know is that, as always, all starships have transponders, okay, that automatically broadcast the following information. Okay. The type of starship, the ship's manifest, where the ship is traveling from, purpose of visit to where it's traveling to, and proposed length of stay. The final two are just there if you're going to be landing on a planet. Anybody with a computer skill can change the ship's manifest. Okay, so it currently records the crew and the cargo. So if somebody wanted to change that or any other part of the transponder code, then it would be just done with a normal computer check, and that would be the opposed role ready for the check to be see whether or not they figure out that you're lying and you're telling a fib. Apart from that, that's all you need to know. I will keep you in ahead of everything if anything's about to happen. This is your ship, if you remember, the Silent Vector, and people are in various places. So Newman's up in the dorsal turret. You don't have to be in the dorsal turret if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. Minsk, you're at the navigation. Zachary, you're at the sensors and communications, and you've banished Hammond to the engineering sector. He's where most of the radiation might occur. You also have a little grav vehicle, if you remember, that comes out. And you also have a cargo bay. This blue bit here, this is your fuel. So that's the fuel that you actually use to get from one side to the other.
It could be a swimming pool.
Yeah, you can swim in it if you wish. Zachary is typing, so I'm waiting to see what the typing is about.
Oh, just a comment that it wasn't worth going out over the internet.
No, it is. It is completely. And that's what it was to start off with. But we've changed it slightly.
So I was just trying to avoid embarrassing you by pointing out that you've stolen a Traveller Starship design. That's all. So.
Do you want to know?
Stole the ship.
Do you want to know? I am more than happy to steal anything that I can. No, just to let you know, just hands up, I did buy the map. So I presume that the person who I can't make something as good as this. Good grief! I actually bought it. But is there a Traveller campaign called Pirates of?
I'm running that at the moment. Pirates of Drenax.
Oh, now then, you can tell me, Fishy. Does it give deck plans for all the ships?
Pretty much, yeah.
The only reason I'm asking is because I've got the convert that to M space. So I've got all the ships in M space stats, but making floor plans, deck plans is a nightmare. So if I was going to splash out so I could just nick the deck plan.
I own that campaign in 3 different forms. I own it in PDF, in print, and I own it in Fantasy Grounds. So I've got all those deck plans. I quite legitimately own all those deck plans.
Nice.
And I'm playing in this game. So as far as I can tell, there's no reason why we can't use them if you need them.
That sounds really fantastic. Okay, so we are, you've got vac suits, just remember that. You have arrived on the starship. If you remember, the Iron Synarchs got you through customs and everything like that. Minsk is at the piloting station, and we are actually ready to set off for Davy 3. I think that is correct. because you are looking for Jovi's missing science vessel that went out there to investigate. Tell me, what is the plan, and I'll pop it into game terms for you and ask you what you need to roll, or tell you what to need to roll. Let's start with, are you going to change the transponder?
Well, our transponder's already been faked for this mission, hasn't it? Essentially, because the whole ship has been re-registered and faked up.
Yeah.
So unless we want to hide from the Iron Cinder, there's no need to change the transponder. What does anyone else think?
I totally agree with that, because the only time we should need to change it is after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we're far enough away that we can get away from them, that's when we change it.
Yeah.
So, are you going to, for the ship's manifest, are you going to use your forged names or your real names?
I would assume
use my forged name.
Forged names,
yeah, I would assume our fake names have already been programmed into it, haven't they?
No,
I would
not at the moment. So
well, in that case, yeah, we'll use the fake names anyway. Then, yes, sounds like a plan.
So that's it. And obviously, where you're traveling from will be Davy 2. And are you going to say that you are traveling to Davy 3?
Yeah, we've got a legitimate mission to go to Davy 3, haven't we? So
I have a question, though.
Yeah.
My notes say that the Foresight science vessel lost contact with the Iron Synarchs.
yeah.
Do we know if they're like working for the Iron Synarchs, or if they were bullied into assisting the Iron Synarchs? Do we have any idea if like maybe they don't want to be seen by the Iron Synarchs?
According to my notes, Jovi is a member of the Iron Synarchs science department, which is underfunded.
Correct.
And that this ship is a part of that the IS science department, and has
so it is part.
They've lost contact with it. So on the face of it, this is a legitimate operation to go and recover their missing ship.
Okay.
Unless they lied to us, of course, which is totally unthinkable.
Okay.
Well, I just want to make sure that we did have our everything lined up at least correctly going into this.
Well, my notes literally say Jovi's
Bacon Fest.
Stamina. Yeah. Iron Synarchs, Farsight, Davy 3, Rock Planet.
That is true. It has no atmosphere. So does anybody have an astronavigation skill?
Oh, I've also got written down here, sorry, 13K job.
Oh, that might be what we need. I'll pop it in my book and check. I can check. Does anybody have an astronavigation skill?
I do, but I'm assuming the captain's is better.
I do have an astrogation. No, piloting is my important thing. But I have an astrogation, which is 41. If anybody's is better, please stand up.
I have a 42 astronavigation.
Oh, pipped by the science officer. Well, one of you needs to roll it.
Can we cooperate on this and give
an assist? Yeah.
So what you're doing is that you're doing a group roll. So one person rolls, and then that to augment, you need to add a different skill to it. But the astronavigation is just so. If, say, for example, you roll a critical, it would mean that if you're working together, you both would get that critical and reduce it down by X amount. So I'm assuming
what if
that
I augmented with sensors? Would that work to augment astronavigation? You know, scanning the path ahead and looking for obstacles and
how
so
about
forth.
with navigation?
So navigation is on ground.
Planet,
But Zachary, since you mentioned your sensors, roll it now for me, please.
Do you want me to roll my sensors as well?
No. So that's all right. So you can augment your. So you're going to use your sensors to augment Minsk's roll. Yeah.
Astronavigation. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that makes sense to me.
So that would mean that it'll be add on 12% to your roll.
Yeah.
And then roll it. Bum, bum, bum.
Let's see if this works. Come on, big Kahudas.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
nice. You only wanted to add 10. Okay.
It wasn't listening properly. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'd say it's 12, but it's not done it. That's weird.
Can you, Minsk, please roll a 1d4?
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's a good roll.
Oh,
So, yeah. So instead of taking 6 days, due to your navigation and sensors working together, it would actually reduce it down to 2 days. And please remember, there is no jumping involved in this. So it's a bit like going from Earth to Jupiter or something like that. There's no jump. So you whack in the maneuver drive and off you go in the correct order or the correct direction, remembering that space is 3D. But as you head your way, Zachary, your sensors readings come back as you're relaying them to the astronavigation, and it appears that the Davy 3 rock planet actually has a warning beacon attached to it. It is there, and it is sending out quite a clear message. It says, "This planet is experiencing fluctuating gravity. Please adjust your route to avoid the planet." This planet is experiencing fluctuating gravity. Please adjust your route to avoid the planet. This planet is...
if that's true or not?
Just to let you know, that is a beacon that is has been put up by a company that is called O.R.C.A. Okay, so O.R.C.A. And O.R.C.A, all this information is available on the site if you'd like to go back and look at it. So O.R.C.A is in charge of all the orbital regulations, customs and authority, and that's what it stands for: Orbital Regulation and Customs Authority. Its motto is "Order Beyond the Horizon." And it's an interstellar agency tasked with maintaining safety, legality, and fair trade across orbital zones and interplanetary space lanes. There's several different divisions of O.R.C.A. So, for example, if you go to a planet, it might be O.R.C.A there that does customs if there's any regulations to be put in place. They also are able to stop ships if need be, etc., etc., etc. That's their job. Somebody, you wanted to do something with your sensors roll, did you?
Yeah, I just want to confirm that there is an issue there and it's not just
okay then. So if this is going to be a conflict pool roll, so I'm
hoping that Zachary's going to do
it. Zachary, what's your sensors?
My sensors is 62.
62. Okay, then. So just roll your sensors just for this first little bit.
God.
Do you wish to look it?
not a good start. But yeah, it's a brand new day. Let's spend a point of luck on that and just flip it.
Okay,
Actually, I don't know, because I'm better off re-rolling that than flipping it, aren't I? Because it would be quite a low number if I flip it.
if it's an opposed roll, if it's not, if it's just a successful roll, then you're fine.
Which do I know if this is an opposed roll? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I didn't think I was doing something and I got it dumped on me.
I'm not opposing it. I'm not opposing it.
Right, in that case, I will just flip it then, yes.
Because that would be quite
It
good.
wasn't dumped, it was delegated.
Yeah, he's the captain. Do your job.
This is the way it works. Yeah, always listen to the captain.
Well, 18 is quite good because it'll be right through up to formidable, won't it?
Formidable, yeah. So we'll go with that.
You said this is O.R.C.A's area, you say?
It's
The
O.R.C.A's
beacon was placed by O.R.C.A.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Right,
So you start looking at the sensor, the long-range sensor scans for Davy 3, and it takes you several hours to sort of like collate everything, because it seems, from what you can figure out, Zachary, is that there seems to be a pulse happening. So it's not a constant gravitational change. There seems to be a pulse that seems to send out a gravitational pulse that seems to temporarily pull things in to the planet. With your formidable success, there's a couple of things that you figure out straight away, mainly because you are so good at your job. The first thing is the gravitational pulls or pulses that you see are too big for the size of the planet. If that makes sense. It doesn't. There's not a correlation. Whatever happening, the planet is somehow generating a bigger gravitational pull.
So it's falling back to what we would expect from that planet in between, and then periodically there is a pulse of much higher gravity.
Yes.
So,
there is one other thing that you found from your formidable role, and this is not scanning the planet. You're far too far away from that at the moment. But you do notice that the gravitational pulse seems to be deteriorating exponentially, a bit like radiation half-life, nuclear. It seems to be, you notice that it roughly every 12 to 13 hours, it drops slightly. And just sort of like then waits at that for a long time, for another 12 to 13 hours, and then changes again.
I tap him. Captain, we're having random spikes in our engine. Is there something weird happening out there?
The captain's
Captain.
not.
Sorry.
the captain's delegated even being a captain, apparently.
Zachary
Are you on the
is
shit,
checking
Captain?
it at the moment. Not locking the outside porthole.
Yeah, no.
Captain in space. Zachary's checking into it at the moment. There seems to be a strange gravitational anomaly with the planet.
Oh, fun. All right. Well, keep me posted.
We will. Probably not, but, we'll try.
Get back to your engineer.
The thing we're going to need to worry about is, probably this gravitational effect must be what has happened to the Foresight. But the question is, did the Foresight go there to investigate this anomaly and lose contact because something happened to it, and we're being sent as just to suffer the same fate? Or was it coincidence? Did the Foresight do something that triggered this?
Or alternatively, is it something they've manufactured to keep other people away from this place?
Do we Do we know of any technology that could generate a gravitational pulse like this?
A gravitational pulse generator.
Exactly.
Yes. Just because no one now knows how to build one, that doesn't matter.
There's nothing that you know of. You haven't been. I mean, the tech level around this place is quite high in any case, but there's nothing. None of you have come across it in, that there's some kind of new development or something like that.
Okay.
Zachary, have you got Discord open?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a pause. I suddenly think, did I send it to the right person?
Yep, you've sent it to the right person. Captain, I'm picking up an O.R.C.A patrol vessel. It looks like it may be on an intercept course.
Yeah, the captain does say, sugar.
Skittle.
That's a reasonable reaction, I think, for seeing a patrol corvette.
Or Skittles.
Okay, just maintain present course, and we'll. Well, that's me. I'll maintain present course at the moment. If they want
Just
to
fly casual.
open comms, yeah, just listen for any comms.
Can I just remind you that your ship's transponder is saying that you're heading towards Davy 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the place we now know we're being warned away from.
But we're on a rescue mission, so.
So, yeah, it's a good excuse. I mean, no reason.
Yeah.
You should be able to see the corvette. Be in your
It's only a baby one, isn't it?
Zachary's got some more information about it, but they're black and white interceptor patrol corvettes equipped with rapid response docking claws and EMP arrays. It's also got missiles and lasers to fire if it needs to. So these are
very well equipped to do its job, which
Yes.
is to investigate and potentially board us. So we might want to try and stay on its good side and persuade it doesn't want to board us, because we're going to be far better at that than we are at actually fighting off a beast like this.
Can I see it from my turret?
Yeah, it's coming in. It looks extremely graceful. It's traveling. It's obviously got a bigger maneuver drive than you guys, and it slowly seems to be patrolling the whole of the Levito system. It doesn't look like it's purposefully just arriving here, and they are known to check. They can check all ships anywhere, as long as they've got jurisdiction, which they have in the Levito system. And as Zachary was saying, they can board and they can clamp you, and they are licensed to use any kind of force as needed. They are also they carry with them O.R.C.A shock troopers that are heavily armored in battle suits that allowed them to actually go into space as well, so they can actually fly from one ship to another ship and then break in through the airlock. You have communications coming in.
Yep, open comms.
They're sending their video thing, and a rather smartly dressed man in black and white uniform with several stripes on his arm announces himself, and he says, "Flight Lieutenant George Cruz here, of the O.R.C.A patrol vessel Gazelle. please, we would just like to have a chat with you.
By all means, Flight Lieutenant. How can we help you? I am Mika Jameson of the Silent Vector.
Zachary, something pops up on your equipment. They are scanning your ship. If you wish to at any point resist scanning or try to hide anything, then it becomes a sensors opposed role, you versus them. But you can do that anytime you want to. Yeah.
I don't want to erase their suspicions, and as far as I know, there's no reason for them not to scan us. So
yeah, and he's
unless Hammond's been doing something that he hasn't told me,
and
we've got
Hammond
nothing to
maybe
hide,
do
so don't worry
something.
about it.
Hammond has an idea, something he could like to be working on the last few days.
Yeah, jet the core.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let me do this bit. And he says, George Crew says, I see from your transponder that you're heading to Davy 3. You are aware that that planet is out of normal patrols. You are not allowed to land on that planet due to gravitational fluctuations. I know not all people are familiar with our beacon system.
No, I understand there's a quarantine in effect, but we have no intention of landing on Davy 3. We're purely here on a rescue mission.
A rescue mission?
Yes, there's we're working for the Iron Syndicate, and there's a one of their ships has come into trouble around Davy 3. I'm assuming this is possibly why we've been dispatched to try to recover this ship.
Very interesting. Yes, the Iron Synarchs are pirates, I think.
No.
Could I roll my knowledge corporate practices to see if see what O.R.C.A would prefer to hear from us?
Yeah.
Like,
go for
maybe
it.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right, there we go.
They would probably you get the feeling just from listening into the communication that the Iron Synarchs do appear to be known as pirates in this system. The O.R.C.A patrol vessel would prefer you not to be going to the planet and not to be working for pirates.
Yeah. Yes, I thought.
But what if we mention it's the science pirates that we're trying to help?
science pirates.
That will make all the difference.
It's not like the evil, like pillaging pirates. It's like the nerdy ones that are like
the nerdy pirates.
Captain, maybe you should make clear that we are freelancers, not that this is not an Iron Synarch ship.
Yeah, we need to be more that we're hired, not that we're actually on payroll.
We have been employed by them, and to be fair, I do not know anything about this piracy that you are accusing them of. But we have been employed by them to come to this planet and rescue one of their science vessels, which is having problems there.
Would you like to roll, please, your influence? This is going to be a hard skill roll for you.
Yeah, I'll use a point of luck and reverse that if that's okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
no, it's going to be one short, isn't it? Oh, no, it's fine.
No, it'll be fine.
It'll be 48. Luckily for you, it still beats my 36. And the flight lieutenant, George Crew, sort of like listens, and he seems somewhat dubious, but It's almost as if something catches his attention off screen for a moment, and he looks at it and he comes back and says, "We will be patrolling here for the rest of the week. So if you need any assistance, then please do let us know." And O.R.C.A out.
I feel very safe now that you're around here now.
He's terminated communications.
Can you guys believe that they think the Iron Synarchs are pirates? I mean, all they do are these Mad Max style races, human execution,
I've not
death
seen them in
rings,
space.
and they put old men in bottles and then throw a bomb in there.
Yeah.
Pirates?
Probably
They're a
slow
legitimate
down on
authority on Davy
telling
too,
everyone
on the Sinwell.
who and what we are.
Does anybody?
Most cases, orcas are pretty lame in the way they do things.
I kind of want to work for them.
Trying to oppress people. Stop trying to oppress me.
And remember, orcas, killer whales, are not whales at all. The biggest member of the dolphin family.
Oh.
That
makes all the difference here in space.
That is a true fact.
That is.
So they are called killer whales because they can kill whales rather than being whales themselves. So,
and because with their size, they were initially assumed to be a part of the whale family.
Yes. Does anybody wish to do anything for any other skill checks or anything like that on the rest of the 2 days? We got about 1.5 days
left.
I think just keep monitoring the gravitational pull, see if that has affected us in the ship.
Using if I'm not like going from the engine bays and like quickly having to monitor.
Get to the point.
If I'm not doing all that cool fun stuff, I'm gonna use my craft device with my knowledge of robotics, and I'm going to try to create a device that I can shoot onto a robot to kind of like mess with its hardware a bit.
Okay, so that sounds a really good idea, but it's going to take longer than 1.5 days.
Can I be working on it?
Yeah, you can start working on it. So just so you know, and you'll be really impressed with this, I've actually expanded the whole crafting system. So now there's a series of steps that I thought would make sense, almost like getting the raw materials. And I've got a company that is currently in creation that's a bit like Amazon, that you can order materials from.
Like black market
space
kind of stuff, or
you can. It does do both. There is a system, and then the tools that you have. So certain things require certain tools or replicators, etc., and then the actual crafting skill, actually making things.
You just need to make EMP grenades.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. Is mostly I would have to get already made explosives.
You mean the little thing that that woman off Marvel uses when she goes and it hits and zaps them? Is that what you mean?
Black Widows.
Yeah, Black Widows. Yeah.
Well, it's shotgun or something like a minor EMP, something that using my knowledge of robotics. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is like, for example, I'm reading up on O.R.C.A. They have drone-assisted inspection. They have drone-assisted inspection teams. If I can do something to screw with the drones, if we're like trying to get through things or whatever, then that might help us get around. Also, just in general, I'm just trying to be busy, because it's either that or creating a replacement for Purdy that's going to be less annoying, but also not game breaking and all the cool things you can do.
A robot with no communication.
Can I please remind you,
by the way? Because she was on the ship, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was nothing. She's a puddle.
She's a puddle. That happened in...
Right.
We have Zachary now. We don't need a Purdy.
Sorry.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Zachary's feeling very left out.
I completely forgot about it.
I'm just actually thinking I'm just wondering whether anyone else on the ship does anything. You know, I'm medics, I'm sensors, I'm astronavigation when needed. I'm the computer guy.
I'm the thing that makes it go, and Medivac the person that makes that directs where to go. You just do all the other stuff.
So I need a new.
I have all those pretty much. Sorry.
as you start to approach Davy 3, the beacon is continually transmitting, but you've managed to silence it coming through the speakers. Zachary, can you roll a census skill roll? Now, just so you know something, just so you know, I have information for each skill level difficulty. So if you are only
the better I roll, the more info I get.
Yes. So if you succeed in a formidable roll, you will get more information that you would if you succeeded at a very easy roll.
Yeah, cool. Well, I think I'm going to flip that.
Yeah.
So what that would be a Herculean.
That would be Herculean if I flip that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then. So here are anybody can actually write all this down. Zachary, I'm assuming you're sharing everything.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So just to let you know, there's 2 lots of information that are coming to you. The first one is all about the gravitational fluxes. The second one is all about life forms. Okay, then. So now that you're closer to Davy 3, you actually notice that it's not only a gravity pulse. There also appears to be a magnetic field that is actually fluctuating around the planet. It actually reverses every now and again. As mentioned, it's decreasing exponentially. But due to your role, you actually notice by syncing up the beacon's data and the planet's data that it actually started when the beacon was placed. So the half-life is actually based on how long the beacon's been there. They seem to, the issue with the gravitational and magnetic fields started the same time as the beacon was placed. The other thing that you get, and this is you only get this for a Herculean roll, it's not natural. It's not something that the planet is causing at all. There seems to be something on the planet. So it's nothing to do with the planet, its structure, its own gravitational field or anything like that. It seems that there's something on the planet that is actually doing this gravity. Switching
and the source is definitely on the planet, not in orbit.
Correct. The second thing for your formidable roll is that there is no ships in orbit, none at all. However, there is a ship that meets the description of the Science Vessel Foresight that appears to be on the surface. Now, because of your formidable roll again, well, your Herculean roll, it is damaged. You're not a mechanic, but from your sensor readings, it is severely damaged. Life forms. Okay, so there's 2 things here that seems to be very strange. There seems to be a small group of life forms very close to the starship, but the crashed starship, but there seems to be some kind of interference happening. They seem to be going towards some kind of natural structure on the planet's surface. But you actually pick, and you only get this for Herculean, you actually get a different set of life forms that are actually ahead of this small group that is going. And what seems to be extremely strange about these life forms that are ahead is that they seem to be phasing. They seem to be there 1 minute, then disappear, and then appear somewhere else, and then disappear. They seem to keep in the general area of being in front of this small group, and there seems to be some interference on it as well. Just some information that Zachary tells you all as well. During the gravity peaks, pulses, if anything is happening at that point, all your physical skill checks will be 1 level harder if done during one of these pulses, including combat.
These life forms that are phasing, there's no sort of correspondence between them phasing and the pulses?
No. It's a good question. Zachary says no. They seem to be totally independent. You also think, Zachary, that you're going to need a good pilot to actually...
Well, that's lucky.
Maybe we should go away and find one.
Yeah.
If you don't have a flight, you can always
We're on this planet. Oh, wow. That's...
You think either landing the ship or landing the graph vehicle that you have, one or the other, is going to be... it's not going to be a standard skill check for the pilot to actually land it.
Okay, this is a really out there thought, but Hammond, is there any chance that you might be able to boost the engine on the grav vehicle to compensate for these gravity pulses?
We have to see what the pattern is. We have to
specifically modify it, you know.
So he can do that, but it will have to be on the fly.
Okay.
So
if he's compensating as we go, then it should be more stable than if he's... Yeah, okay, so you've got to roll.
Well, to be honest, I'd rather take the ship down, because if we take a grav vehicle down and all the tinkering with the engine breaks the engine, it's going to be very hard to jump off this planet to get back to the ship.
And if we take the ship down and it breaks the same way the Foresight has, we're never going anywhere again.
But at least we'll have food and warmth inside it until the battery goes.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the captain, but as your science officer, I recommend we do not take the ship down to this planet. It is a hostile environment. And it is more hostile to the ship than it is to us, by the looks of it.
Newman's just in his turret going...
Well, that's not true.
And I'm showing Newman you can't shoot the planet.
You're just listening to like news podcasts or just opinion podcasts the entire time. Just ignoring us all.
Just you're the ship's engineer. What do you recommend? Taking the ship down or leaving the ship in orbit and taking the grav vehicle down?
If we take the smaller ship, I can't really control the engines on that. The engines are smaller. They're I can't really tinker them, which means if anything goes bad, we die. I could tinker more with our actual ship and here and there, really.
Hammond, just roll your insight skill.
You just give me an idea there, Zachary. What would happen if you sent one of your drones down to the planet and we could see what happens to it?
Yeah, send a probe down to investigate before we risk ourselves. Sounds like a plan.
Probes are different to drones, just to let you know. But if you want to kick a little drone out into space, I'm more than you're more than welcome to open the air.
I'm sure it'll survive re-entry. Oh no, there's an atmosphere, so we don't need to worry about re-entry. It's fine.
That's the other thing. Just to note, and note it somewhere on your character. Please remember that the planet has no atmosphere. So once you leave the ship, you will be in vac suits. This means that any skills that say for example you want to jump somewhere or climb somewhere that would normally be athletics, your vac suit skill will limit that roll. So even if your athletics is 97, if your vac suit skill is 26, then that will be your roll. Can you see what I mean? Because you are. The other thing that is really important at this point, and please make a note of them because I am doing, you have 3 slap patches. Okay?
Oh, yes, for the...
3 slap patches. Okay? Generally, if the suit splits in any way in the no atmosphere, first of all, you will need to make an endurance check to keep upright. If you fail the endurance check, you can't do anything. If you're successful, you can slap patch yourself. Other people can slap patch you if they're close enough. But please make sure on your sheet somewhere you've got slap patches 3. Each one of you will start off with 3. Hammond didn't make his insight roll, so I'm not going to tell you anything.
Do I know, based on the sensors that Zachary did earlier, what is gravity like on the planet? I know we don't have an atmosphere, but on a comparison of, like, say, Earth,
Yeah.
is it
well,
like outside of the fluctuations, the big
It's gonna be like the
spikes?
moon, I reckon.
Is it moon-like? Is it
it's okay. I've got this information. It's a rock planet, extra small, but with standard gravity. It has 2 moons, both ice covered. The atmosphere is too thin, so therefore vac suits need to be worn while on the surface. The climate is very cold, and there are no registered inhabitants on Davy 3.
Which I can add.
Zachary, that comes up on your screens. That's why you can have it free of charge.
Wish I had better items. This stuff. 2 things I would hope I can maybe try to put together, make jury rig, would be like a device that shoots out a little of the air, so that way we can use that as gravity's normal, right? You said gravity's normal?
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess never mind.
You can do that because that's what we call a straw. That does
difficult to use inside the back.
I don't want to get fined.
Hammond spends 8 holes and produces a straw.
Yeah,
like
if gravity's normal, then we should be fine.
Cut holes in the hands.
You could, isn't it? Don't you get one of those things that cleans your lens that sort of goes psh, and shoots a little bit of air out?
Yeah, the little puffer.
Air compressor. Yeah. No, it should be fine. That I'm trying to think of anything we can use outside of just the patches to help us here.
Ooh.
Duct tape.
Yeah, I was trying to think of any like
Worst
Duct
case
tape.
scenario, if you run out of slap patches, you just duct tape everything.
Yeah, so
Duct tape is universal tool for everything.
So that would be when Hammond's jury rigging would come in. So somebody was out of patches. If he rolled that and was successful at a certain difficulty, then he would be able to
chewing gum out of his mouth and
put it on a straw and go like that, and it would be there. Okay.
Paper.
That's what I'll make. I'll make like a not necessarily a sealant, but like a compound that I can put over it.
Over what?
over like a tear or whatever.
Oh yeah,
So it's not necessarily So
You mean like
yeah.
expanding foam, that sort of thing?
That kind of thing. Yeah.
So when it happens, you can roll your jury rigging then to see whether or not your foam.
I'll carry a bag full of tools with me, just in case.
So it's half past, but let's get landed first. Okay.
Okay.
So Minsk. So you're going to be rolling your pilot skill, and there's a number of times we have to do this. And Hammond is rolling his engineering. Yeah. So what will happen? He will roll. If he's successful with a hard skill check, then your skill check, Minsk, goes down to standard.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
If he fails, yours stays at hard.
Oh,
no, it's hard. Yeah. If he
What's
fumbles,
my skill check at?
Your skill check is at hard. Yours is always at hard. If he fumbles, your skill goes up to formidable.
Right.
And remember, we can't alter. We can't alter. Thing. So here we go.
Zachary, can you do a shipwide communication for all to buckle up, please? We're going for a landing.
Okay then.
Attention, all crew members. Please assume the crash position. Place your head between your legs. Kiss your ass goodbye.
Right, Hammond. Engineering roll. Go for it. It's hard, remember.
That's what she said.
I have to re-roll that. Use a point roll.
Use a point luck. Okay.
Come on.
Remember, the smoking sign has been lit.
So your roll for this first attempt is hard, Minsk. Okay. Yeah, you actually have an augmenton of 12, by the way, but it won't matter. It won't matter.
This is not the augment skill you're looking for.
Yeah, I actually like it set to the one that it asks you. I think there's a setting that it always asks you for it, which is nice. So you start to take your ship down. You get it through the out of atmosphere. There is a massive pulse of gravity, and you feel it on the ship. Hammond didn't warn you about it, but you managed to keep in control. Two more. Off you go.
Hammond, what the
Sorry about that,
doing?
Captain. Sorry, I just usually Purdy's in my ear talking. I'm just used to that.
No, she's dead.
I said
Purdy.
usually I'm used to her bitter in my ear. All right, shit. I'll check it. Here we go. Damn it.
All you can hear is Arthur.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that, Arthur?
Hammond frantically tries to compensate for the increased gravity, but
Steam's
fails.
rolling. It's gonna be another hard one.
Oh, but you're you don't need this person. Okay, so this last one is the important one. Okay, so this
like a
one.
leaf on the wind.
Yeah, so Minsk, if you fail this one, okay, you can use luck, etc. If you fail this one, you crash.
Die. Yeah.
Okay.
No pressure then.
No pressure.
No biggie.
Hang on. Hammond can try to compensate for the gravitational flux. Off you go, Hammond. I like
You
this.
can do it, Hammond.
But
I'm going to use a point of luck. I'm going to use a point of luck.
We
to
now
see
accidentally
what
travel
I
through
can do to
time.
help out. I'm going to see what I can do to help out with this. I'm going to use a point of luck to re-roll.
okay,
See if I
go
can
for it.
assist in any way.
No.
Damn it.
Minsk, there has been no support from the engineering at all.
No. Is that a success or a fail?
It's hard.
I will use a point of luck and I shall reverse that.
There we go.
Yeah, so as the ship comes down, Zachary, you're watching the sensors and you see it going right for like a presser pit, whatever the word, a real chunk of rock, and you sort of think, rock, and at the last moment, Minsk goes,
I was using the gravitational pull of that rock to
Yeah.
Slingshotting us around it.
That's right. We were.
And you
That's a
land
formidable.
you land the ship with no damage at all. And at that point,
That's why I'm the captain.
That's why you're the pilot. And at that point, I like that idea about compensating. That was a good idea. Let's take a break. We will be back at 10:02. I am going to go and make some toast because I haven't eaten from 2 custard creams just at lunchtime.
Oh, God, that's what I did the other day. 2 custard tarts. Lovely.
Creams.
Oh, they're the ones with the pastry on top with the icing on top.
No, just biscuits. There was no tarts.
Really?
There was no
I had 2
tarts
custard
in
tarts
full.
today. They were gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay.
You weren't eating custard creams with tarts. Okay.
Yes. No. Not at all.
When I lay down and they're squished everywhere. It's
Right, we're going AFK now. Okay, then we will be back 10 to the hour. And I'm going to turn you guys off. So you are now turned off.
I keep looking at my book and scowling. It's like...
Right. Via Minsk's wonderful piloting, you have landed on Davy 3.
And Newman wakes up.
Yeah. Somebody wake up Newman.
Yes, right.
You could have said on the way down, Minsk, you could have said, we're in the pipe, 5 by 5. Where's the beacon? Coming around for 709er. I have no idea what that is, but it just sounds good in the film. So.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Zachary to do a sensor scan of the outside. What's the... I know we're going to be vac-suiting it, but what is the current weather? I don't want to go out there like a stone.
Well, if there's virtually no atmosphere, then there's also going to be virtually no weather.
Yeah, I don't want to go out there if there's like stones whipping around at 1,000 miles an hour.
No, there's no storms or anything like that. It is pretty cold. But your vac suit, don't worry, it has insulation in it. And of course, Hammond is wearing his budgie smugglers, so that.
And there's woolly mittens. Oh, like what you've got. There we go.
Hey. Okay. I am assuming you are carrying whatever you need or normally carry inside or under your vac suit. Does that make sense?
It's going to be hard to get my blaster out outside my vac suit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a gun just to be safe.
So all I need you to be aware of is what are you carrying outside the vac suit? Yeah.
I've got a combat knife and a blaster pistol. And the combat knife is going to be primarily used for poking holes in people's suits.
Yeah.
How many patches you got now?
Yeah. Does the
vac suit have patches and med pack on the outside of the vac suit? Other than that,
nothing.
Not really carrying anything.
Okay.
I've still got my holdout blaster on though, just in case I need it.
That's still it's still up your sleeve.
So
you can blow a hole in your own vac suit at whim.
Yeah.
I'm going to carry my bag of
tools,
and then also I'll carry via strap my sniper rifle.
Okay.
And I have a belt around the outside for a blaster rifle and knife.
Blaster rifle.
Blaster, medium blaster, not rifle.
Yeah. I was going to say. Okay.
Also, my mini nukes on my strap back to national.
And
anything else? Yeah, that should be good.
And Newman,
our vac suits have like things that we can hang these items off. Then, right?
Yeah, it has a belt and so it has belts and it has zip-up pockets for smaller items.
Gotcha. I just want to make sure that we weren't all going out holding everything that we have, and then we come across like a person we need to carry.
Zachary's not carrying anything.
Well, in the case that
he was just trying to party.
Yeah.
Bring in my sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah.
And I guess some extra ammo in my pockets. But yeah, that's all I need.
Okay.
I'm also bringing my sensory drum.
Your little sensory one. I know which one you mean. Aha. Just right. Make a note. Take that out. Yep.
I'm going to carry a planetary
Zachary.
survival pack.
Oh yes. You actually get those in your escape pods.
Yep.
Okay then. So as you all get into your vac suit and step out onto Davy 3, there's several things that you notice straight away. I'm assuming you parked your ship close to the Foresight.
Yeah, as safely, as close as we possibly
Yeah.
can safely.
So you actually notice that one of its engines is completely being crunched against some like a cliff face or something like that. Hammond, can you roll for me a engineering skill, please? Yeah, just from looking at it, you figure it's probably needs about 2 or 5 days to repair it, probably in some kind of ship dock. It's not something that can actually be repaired on the surface at all. Zachary, when you come out and naturally scan around, you can't pick up any of the life forces again. You've got a direction from your ship about where they were heading to follow that bearing, if you wish. From where you are, as you exit your ship, you do see what is up with the Foresight via scanners on ship, and it appears to be running on emergency power only. All non-essential systems have been turned off, and you do notice as you come out and look over to the ship, which is about the size of yours, but more science vessel-y. You do notice that the outer airlock door is open as you come out of yours. You do really feel the gravitational and magnetic pulses as they come. It's a bit like bracing yourself against high winds that you actually, when it sort of like emanates from the direction that the people were going to, it comes out from there, and you actually sort of like have to brace yourself as it passes through you. So you have a choice, or it could be both of them. You can either go to the Science Vessel Foresight, or you can make your way in the direction of where the life forces were going. Please remember you got communication, so you can talk to each other. You don't have to pretend you're in a fishbowl or anything like that. Where would you like to go?
I think you can have a look at the ship first, and then maybe track down the life forms secondary.
You don't think our priority should be helping any surviving crew members?
No.
Captain, that actually is what we're supposed to do. That
is true. Sorry,
we're supposed to rescue the personnel first and foremost.
I was more worried about salvage. To be fair,
you were testing. You were testing. You were just testing them. Yeah.
Yes.
So you wish to head. So there seems to be almost like a fissure, and it's sort of like you go down, sort of like down the middle of it. That's where they were heading. You don't get any reading, Zachary, round here of those phasing life forms, but like I said, you don't see even the life forms that you picked up before. Okay, so we're heading down the fissure. Is that going to be the plan?
When we get about, say, 300 meters away from the ship that we're going towards, I'm going to take out my sniper, see if I can notice anything.
Hang on, are we going to the ship or are we going down to the fissure?
Oh, sorry, the fissure, I mean.
Yeah.
When we get closer to our destination, I'm going to take out my sniper, see if I can see anything.
Roughly how far from the ship were the life forms that I detected?
Initially, what would you like it in?
Well, I think where Zachary's going here is: do we walk or do we take the
walk?
sled?
You can walk. Yeah.
I do have one other concern, however, that springs from this. This ship has been here at least a week. So if anywhere that they are going from the ship, logically they should have been there before. Why now is this exodus happening?
Make an insight check. You figure it might be something to do with the ship on emergency power. It could be that the ship itself is losing power and they've decided to head somewhere else. Or, like you mentioned, they might have already been somewhere else and they're quite frequently make this journey, one or the other.
Let's say, on emergency power, does the ship provide oxygen?
Yes.
It does, okay.
It's the last thing. You think inertial dampers will probably be off because it doesn't need to maintain it. But all other life support systems will be going, but probably down to the minimum. There might be parts of the ship that have been cornered off and not maintaining, for example, cargo bays.
Save power by only running life support in key areas.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're heading down the fissure, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then.
I think so.
So as we go down this fissure, the gravitational pulses become slightly more powerful. That is going to require you to make some rolls. Okay, so it's going to be a 2-roll journey. So the first thing you will roll it, somebody will roll a die, a 6-sided die, and pick one number. If that number comes up, you go through that area and get hit by a gravitational pulse. So if you say...
I'm not being responsible for that, someone else can roll it.
So, for example, if you say, we'll have a number 5, if you roll it and a 4 comes up, you haven't got a gravitational pulse in that time. There's furthest distance, middle distance, closest. So it's 1 in 6 for the first one, 2 in 6 for the next one, and 4 in 6 in the next one. You may not use luck to swap the dice roll for that, but you can use luck to re-roll it. If you're caught in the gravitational pulse, then you will make an evade skill, but that will be limited.
Limited by vac suit.
Yeah. If you fail to do it, you fall to the ground or get bashed up against something, there is always a 1 in 4 chance of the suit getting a split.
Snapchat.
Okay, but if it's you roll a 1d4, you tell me the number that you want, and if it comes up, it gets split. Okay, you will also do 1 point of damage at the furthest to a random locator, which armor will not protect you from. It's almost like being bashed up against a rock or something like that. As we go through, so furthest, 1 in 6 chance of hitting by the gravitational pulls, 1 in 4 chance of getting your suit split. Middle, 2 in 6 for the pulse, 2 in 4 is the chance to be split. And first one, you get +1 damage in a random location. Second one, you get +1 damage in 2 random locations. And the closest distance, 4 in 6 chance, a 3 in 4 chance of your suit getting split, and a +1 to 3 locations on that one if you fail your evade skill. Okay. Is everybody clear about that? Yes. Okay. So there's 3 distances: close, middle, and furthest, middle, and closest. So I need somebody at each stage to roll a d6. They need to choose a number and roll a d6. Yeah, go for it.
Should we spread the blame around here and have one person choose the number and another one roll the die on each of the 3 distances? Just so we all get into trouble at some point.
Yeah.
Okay then. So who would like to pick a number between 1 and 6 for the furthest distance? There's only a 1 in 6 chance of this happening. You pick the number, you roll the d6, and if it comes up, it's a pulse. If it's not, nothing happens. You're fine. So who's going to...
I'll pick 5 for this first roll.
5. And who's going to roll the die?
Medevac, you're muted.
I was going to pick 5.
You can
We're
roll
all
the...
in agreement. 5.
5.
Oh, no, I got an upside down 5.
But no, that's fine, because if you roll 5, you would have got the gravitational pulse.
Yeah.
I know,
So
yeah.
you haven't.
So we got away with it on that one.
So middle distance. So there's a 2 in 6 chance here. So I need 2 numbers first. What are the 2 numbers you're going to have?
1 and 6.
1 and 6.
1 and 6. Okay, so I need somebody now to roll a 1d6.
To roll a 1 and a 6. Yeah.
So 1 and 6. You don't want a 1 or
rolling?
6.
I guess I can roll.
Yeah, you go for it. You roll with your
Okay,
bad rolls.
rolling. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So
fine.
far, so good.
You
So
have to roll twice. That's okay then.
no. So the closest distance is a 4 in 6 chance. So I need 4 numbers.
How about everything that's not 1 and 6?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
So 2, 3, 4,
4,
and
5.
5.
Right.
So somebody needs to roll a 1d6 in it, and if 2,
Go on,
3,
Captain.
4, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes up, you get hit by the gravitational pulse.
Cat's going to
Sorry,
roll a
guys.
6. He's going to roll a 6. There we go. Told you.
Yes, you
Yeah.
managed to get safely through the
Only Captain can save us now.
the fissure.
The lucky
And-
pants are doing their job.
Woo!
You weren't flashing them then, were you?
He was.
When he went, woo!
Yeah, he's stood up. He's not wearing them.
So you carry on down this fissure. The one thing that you do notice some kind of strange crystal outcrops in places. But you notice that at the end of the fissure, there seems to be a metallic door. It's closed. there's an electronic keypad next to it. It seems to be a double door, and from scanning round, it looks like it slides open. So, like so. Anybody with well, it's up to you. You can blast your way in, or you can leave
Do you
it.
reckon they've hollowed out this planet and they've got a massive science station inside here doing weird experiments?
That could explain why there might be a gravity anomaly or something.
Yeah.
I've actually decided, by the way,
Something in there.
through the adventure, if I remember, if anybody actually gets it right, what's going on, I'm going to give them an extra experience point at the end. Do you see what I mean?
All right, let's start making random ideas.
Apart from Hammond gets nothing no matter what, because if Hammond says anything, that is correct. I'm changing it, and that.
If Hammond gets it right, he loses an experience.
Yeah,
I'm going for, and hear me out. I'm going for, because they want to make this planet habitable. I'm going for that. There's a company trying to terraform the planet to make it
It's all about the gems inside the planet, the minerals, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's easier
Minerals.
to extract the minerals and whatnot if you terraform it, so that way people are able to work easier.
But if you
Unless
dig
there's a
through the planet-
dragon that lives
Yeah.
in here.
Dragon. Yeah.
Oh, what about the Moomins?
Can I just say?
Dragon. Yes.
Can I just say that you are still in the closest distance? So if you delay,
So if we hang around here too long, we're rolling another die.
you certainly are.
Let's get this door open and talk about it on the inside.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's get it.
Is there any like device control panel or anything like that?
There's a keypad. Anybody with electronics or lock picking skills.
I will see if I'll grab my toolkit, grab a few like screwdrivers and stuff, and see if I can try to manage this.
Okay, so
this is linked to your vac suit.
So this is an opposed roll. So you're opposing the difficulty of the lock. Your skill, just as Minsker said, will be hard. My skill will not be hard. Okay, off you
We're
go.
not getting this open because this
Am
is
I
also
rolling
gonna be limited
electronics
to
or
vac
my
suits.
vac suit?
So
Electronics.
Okay, cool.
Well, it doesn't really matter what you roll, isn't it? You can use a point of luck and revert it to 47, which would make your...
I'll have to use my last luck point.
Okay,
yeah, I'll do it. 47.
47. So my lock is at 52. I fail. So you manage to open the lock, and the doors slide open, and the first thing that you notice, all of you, is almost like a gust of air. Mm-hmm. It appears that this is an airlock. There's a second door a little way in.
I'm going to pat Hammond on the back, say, well done, Hammond. I realise I've got my knife in that hand.
Yeah.
Put a patch on him.
You go, thanks, Hammond. Oh, bang. So are you going? Is everybody going in the airlock?
Oh yes, please.
Oh, I think so.
Yes.
Okay. So the door closes behind you, and it seems to level out the oxygen. And there's definitely, you don't need your vac suits in this place anymore, but you are more than welcome to keep them on if you wish. You will have that hard level for any physical skills, but taking them off, you can leave them here if you wish. Just to let you know, if you're leaving this in a rush, okay, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes to get into your vac suit. Hammond, it takes you a lot longer because you're old and frail.
Frail, just old, okay?
So somebody has to pull your boots on for you because you can't reach down there.
And
really your head.
I think
keep your vac suits on, because I might try to jam these two doors open. if things go bad.
I was going to suggest that we keep the vac suits on, but crack the helmets open and save our air supply.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say maybe we should try to not have things go wrong for once.
Yeah.
Like, I know
I
that's
think that's
not
a
our
bit too
MO.
out there.
How
Honestly,
long have you
that's
been with us?
play to your
What if we
strengths.
escape
That's not one of
slowly
ours.
and we don't need necessarily? We can just like slowly walk out with accomplishment.
I'm sorry, with a group like us, we have a catchphrase of, well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You
but
seriously do.
Maybe we could de-escalate instead.
First thing, maybe we should look and see whether other people's vac suits are neatly hung up here just inside the airlock. So if you jam the doors open, are you killing everyone we've come to rescue immediately?
Just to let
Save us a
you,
journey.
know, Zachary, there are 5 vac suits here, which would be the complete crew of the Foresight.
Of the Foresight.
Poke holes in them.
So yeah, Captain, let's not kill the people we're here to rescue straight away, please.
No, I understand.
Wait,
Zachary.
kill them later. Give me your personal touch once we've met them.
Yes, it's easy to carry the loot. Sorry, to make the loot walk out rather than carry it.
Uh-huh.
So, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take my vac suit off.
Same here.
Okay. Hammond and Zachary taking yours off?
No, I will just leave the helmet open so that I'm saving the air
Okay.
supply. And I'll take the gloves off, actually, and just put them through my belt so that I've at least got my hands
yeah.
more usable.
What about you, Hammond?
What's the other two doing? I didn't hear what they're doing.
The-
I'm taking mine off.
I'll take mine off
Mine's
too.
off. Yeah.
Okay, then.
So I don't want to like seal in all of the old man farts. I want to be able to
Yes.
have it air out a bit.
So the airlock behind you, the door to the outside closes, and there's a hiss of air as the air pressure and the atmosphere is equilibrated between the two areas. And you're quite, when the inner doors open, that's where you see the vac suits, Zachary. You notice that you seem to be in some kind of cavern. Now, I'm going to show you the whole cavern. However, there might be things in the cavern. Well,
Theatre
why?
of the mind.
Why do I say? Why do I say might? I don't want you to say, "Well, that wasn't on the map before." If that makes sense, so you'll be able to see the whole map, and I'm going to move it.
And all you can hear is a doo, 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 doo. Oh yeah.
Okay, I am hoping that you are all in darkness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm seeing dark.
So this is my old friend.
Okay, let me just do that. Can anybody see anything?
I'm zooming out. Zoomed right out. Wow.
I look small.
I've got to top
Seeing
them up.
anything?
I can't see a thing.
Hang on.
I'm looking at the wrong part of the
Newman.
map, but I'm not seeing
Newman,
anything.
can you see anything?
No.
Man.
Do we forget to turn off our flashlights?
Oh, that's the problem.
Why?
Flashlights, come
Black
back.
suits. Let's get dressed again.
Hang on. Hang on. I know what's going on. I know what is happening.
Because we're
flashlights,
lost
isn't it?
in space.
Lord.
Oh, there we are.
Are we? Where?
Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't see.
Hang
Where are you?
on. Let me
Oh,
just turn
Oh, it's
everybody
altered
up.
by favoritism, is it?
Yes,
You
you're going to be
can't-
last.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all done with how many people you shot in the head.
Oh boy. Here all day.
I don't think you'll ever see it.
I do feel like a coal miner is natural habitat.
I tell you, I was looking for Newman in the list to allocate it, but of course it's not Newman. It's Zach Newman, isn't it? His full name, his Sunday name. Right. Mince, can you see now? Hammond, can you see?
Yeah. Oh wow, it's
Papa, can you see
some
me?
electric crystals.
Oh. If that's arcing, I might actually go get my vac suit back.
Okay, so first things first, you want to put yourself in an order because I've just popped you into the corridor there, but you can only go one behind the other. But if you would like to change your order, Mythras wants to be closer to Hammond. I noticed that.
I'm just going to give Hammond his red shirt to wear. There you go.
Okay.
Really look great in red.
Are we all happy with that?
I guess I'll lead the way. I'm probably the stealthiest of the group.
Okay.
But I also got that sleight of hand, you know?
First things first, the little electrical bolts are not there. Okay.
Yes.
But the crystals are. And when you have crystals like this one here, can you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do come out into the tunnel. Okay, but you can go under them or over them. So with these as well here and these here, so you'll be crouching to go through that. The other thing that you feel in this area is almost like ozone charge, if that makes sense. It's almost like there's a sizzle of electromagnetic charge in this place. You know, if you've got your helmet off or no vac suit, you actually feel the hairs on your arms or on your head sort of like moving or standing up.
Does it feel like it's building, like almost ready to do a pulse?
It feels more constant than that.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to say anything else until you start moving.
Okay, let's get through this room as quick as possible, I think. Not knowing where to go, I'm going to let,
Yeah, I'm leading.
Okay. Just
Hammond, do you want to follow Zach?
Newman, yeah. So just so you know, Newman, when you get there, we'll just wait for everybody to move up. Just here, can you see the cross?
Yeah.
There's a dead body.
Oh, good.
Dang it, Minsk.
Yes,
You went ahead of us somehow?
Was it shot in the back?
But you might be out of luck, Captain.
I
Somebody's beating you
recognise this
to it.
place.
I'll stop and point it out to the rest of them. Got a dead body in here.
Fantastic.
Okay, try and find an exit, and Zach, we can have a look at the dead body, see cause of death. And I hope it's not what I think it is.
So you can get through
Shortness of
this
breath.
part.
Yeah, I'm going to crouch and lead in here now that I've notified. And I'm going to kind of approach scanning the room with my shotgun, just prepared for anything to jump out at me.
Yeah. Do you want to stop there or do you want to go past the body?
If I don't see anybody, then I do want to go past.
Yeah,
and I'll probably kind of post up there.
Okay.
There definitely is a body there, so you do see a body.
Well, yeah, but some body that's moving at me.
Hammond,
Somebody.
we need you to move if you're moving.
I'm gonna go right here.
We
Minsk.
need somebody to look at.
Zachary.
I'll
Jacker checks the body.
head in
Oh, no.
immediately and check the body. Medic, cause of
Yeah.
death, that kind of stuff.
Roll medic. Medicine, isn't it? Or
Oh, there it is. I knew I had it.
ooh,
Dr. Death.
Yeah, okay. He's not dead. I don't know what you're talking about. He's clearly alive.
Okay. If you're leaving at that, then you get.
I'm out of luck already. So.
Are you out of luck?
Yeah.
Do you want to use a special look?
Oh yeah, you could. You got 3 of those left.
Do we think this
For
is going to
the
be
heroism.
to use one?
Do it.
If you can decipher cause of death, I think it'd be very important. Yeah.
Exactly. Look
Okay.
again.
In
Be
that
serious,
case, we
man.
will
Just-
use one of those and re-roll it.
No, that automatically gives you a success.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
that's
so I
an
don't
auto
need to
win.
roll it.
I
Yeah.
think it's a critical success, right?
It's an automatic success. Zachary, the body's dead. All right.
No,
That's what
cause
you-
of death. Is there a gunshot in the head?
You sort of like crouch down, Zachary, and start looking, and you turn the body, and the body appears to have deep lacerations on its back, and they almost look like claw marks.
Yeah.
And as you get a little bit closer, you actually, and you get out your tricorder, you're sort of like scanning away.
Copyright.
In the actual gashes, the lacerations, you can see tiny splinters of crystal.
Oh, great. Okay, so either there's some kind of symbiotic creature with crystal claws in here, or this guy was killed by these crystals.
My
Newman.
worry is if they expand and come out the walls.
Newman,
Yeah, it could be something like that.
Newman, can you roll for me, please, a perception check?
Yes, I can.
Oh! Suddenly, Newman
Just barely.
sniffs the air.
Newman's a cyborg.
You notice there's
I'm good at
another
smells,
body.
guys.
There's another body there.
Smells like death.
Both of these, they look like they could be the crew of the Foresight.
The other thing I was going to ask about this first body that I'm examining is how long ago do I think they died?
How cold to the touch is their skin?
That is really interesting because
They're not dead. Rah.
they seem to be. It's almost as if their internal organs have been calcified or crystalline, and you sort of like scan down, and you cannot tell how long they'll be dead. It's as if the attack has spread crystals through their body. I mean, they're cold, but so is crystal.
The whole planet's cold.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, I can't get a time of death on this. This could be the guys we were following down here.
Do they have name tags on their suits or clothing?
They do have a little label that says Science Vessel
Expendable.
Fallout. Yeah. they're all in red. Every single one of them. The same as
Nice red
Hammond.
uniforms.
The same as Hammond.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to cut off the patch and then pop it in my pocket.
Oh, nice.
Just so we have a
Okay,
complete
he's
collection of
escalating from serial killing to trophy hunting.
Yeah.
Getting
Oh,
worse.
yes. And I'll also take the ears.
That way you can hear better.
That's right. Perception +1.
Yes, for every ear. Harry, Steve.
Right,
There's a
hang
dead
on.
body over here, though, guys.
Another
Hang
one.
on.
Okay.
I just need to do a couple of rolls. That'll do. And that'll do as well.
That's not something I want to see in chat. If I'm honest about this.
It's fine. The dogs are biting each other. I'm sure. They're definitely biting each
no.
other.
This is coming into your abdomen, Zachary.
My belly.
Did
Yeah.
you make a really good perception check, though?
Well, it
good
wasn't
enough.
really good. It was really good. That
It's also
attack.
opposed.
That attack ignores 2 points of armor.
And I do have
What's
my
armor?
biomesh on.
Yeah.
Under,
So
okay.
so it will.
So it
Imagine
does 2
that.
armor.
So you'll
That
take
means
3 off
3
your
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
And let me just put this on.
Not my. Don't hit my belly again.
Come on.
Being a teenager can get stomach
Oh.
cramps.
Why are my hounds not coming onto the?
They look like a big square crystal.
They've
Yeah. Let me
it was
just-
Minsk with his wanting to keep the airlock open. He's let the dogs out.
Who's let the
Who?
dogs out? I've just refreshed.
I want one of these dogs to be called Billy.
Like Billy Bear.
Billy Crystal.
Oh, the
That
guy from the movie.
Yeah, from the
That
thing
one.
that laughed.
Yeah.
See no evil, hear no evil.
I always get him mentally
There
confused
we
with Rob
go.
Schneider. Oh. Uh-oh.
That's a lovely token, that. I like that.
Pretty.
It's pretty. It's like your lips.
I
Pretty
am-
boy.
I'm so glad that you like it, Minsk.
Because I've got one coming behind me, haven't I?
Yeah, it's go to what's passive blocking on yours?
I've got a passive blocking.
Yeah. Are you carrying a shield with you?
Shield. Yep.
Oh, hang on. Let me just
I've got the severed head of a small child in my hand.
another one.
Goddamn kids get everywhere.
Okay, so this is going into your chest. And we do 6 points of damage, so that will ignore 2 points of armor, so it'll take 4 points.
Or in my chest.
in your chest as you get whacked from
It
behind.
says my armor's 4 on my chest.
Yeah, it is. But my attack ignores 2 points of
2 points,
of-
right.
so
That's
it goes
fine.
down to 2, so you'll take 4. Okay, so just to let you know, somebody did mention it a little bit earlier, but these seem to come out of the walls. They seem to almost like phase into existence as they come through. They seem to be some kind of hound or wolf, but they are totally crystalline. So I think if you hit a token and press Z, does it get bigger for you?
That's what she said.
Do only I?
Yeah, but it has to be one you can like control. I
Oh,
think 'cause
control.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do
so
it myself.
They sort of like come out and they almost like surprise you everybody as they come out. Now at this point I would like some initiative, please. Could you make sure that you click on your tokens before you roll it?
Yes. Oh, we're getting some good numbers here.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, except for Zach.
Right.
Zach's needs to get off TikTok, Zach. We're getting attacked, Zach.
Zach attack.
Newman or Minsk, who has the biggest initiative?
Mine's an 11.
Mine's 13.
Me, and then that's it. Okay. We are underway. And so, Arthur Hammond, with your 23, you will go first.
I'm gonna bust out my blaster rifle.
Your
and
blaster.
If I can,
You
yeah,
keep
pistol.
saying
blaster. Sorry, blaster.
I actually thought you were going to say
Handgun.
I'm going to craft something that destroys crystalline hounds.
Yeah. Would you?
Anti-crystal hammer drill.
Yeah.
Are you firing at number 1?
The one next to Newman. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only one you can see. Yeah. So roll your combat style.
Nice.
Are you in your vac suit or out? Out.
Out,
Yeah.
yes.
So 65 is good. My hound tries to evade that, but doesn't succeed. So I need a special hit location damage,
Crap.
please.
Crap.
I knew.
Specials for blasters.
Marksman is the everyman's.
Yeah.
There's also rapid reload, but I don't think that really applies for an energy
No.
pistol.
I'm just gonna go for marksman. Yeah, marksman.
Okay,
which
so
I can choose.
So roll it. You can move it one place. So you do your. So that's coming to my leg. So you can move that up to the abdomen if you wish.
I'll do that. Move to abdomen.
Okay then.
Aw.
Do
Actually,
Revenge
what did
for
I
my
want?
abdomen.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna shoot in the stomach.
yeah.
Hopefully, it's pregnant.
Okay.
Roll. I need some damage. I think it's 1d8, isn't it? For your blaster. Is that right?
Pressing it. It's not doing anything. One more time.
Do you have the little star or whatever clicked next to it?
No. Okay, now
You probably should if you want to roll damage. It's the law.
Got it. Oh! Bam!
8 points of damage. So you
reflects off and hits me.
well, that is almost correct.
Yeah.
It does absorb or deflect a whole load of the damage. Yeah. So I've got. Okay. That's that one done. Minsk.
Yes, I would like to look at the one below me, flick out my hand, and then use my sneaky shot because I've not got my suit on.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, and I shall re-roll that if that's okay.
You could use a point of luck on this.
Yeah, I use point of luck just to reverse it, sorry.
To make 57. Okay. So I am going to do my evade and fail. They don't seem to be going prone, by the way, when they do it. So
they got 4 legs, don't they?
Yeah. So I need a combat special hit location damage.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Marksman.
Yeah, I will marksman, actually. Yeah, good call. Your location's going to be...
17.
That sounds like a heady.
It's actually not. A 17 is its left leg. Up at the front, if that makes... Yeah.
I'll move that to chest if that's okay.
Yes, you can. And then I need some damage.
Well, not this head. You're not going to shoot.
For the love of God. My palm blast is more of a palm slap.
That actually does nothing at all.
Not an energy weapon at all. It does, in fact, just throw palm
Isn't that what she said?
at your opponent.
Yeah. And Newman, you're up.
Well, let's see if I can reflect some damage back at myself. I am going to use my Nova Arms shotgun to level the law off at this creature.
Nice. Go for it.
And here we go. Not bad.
That will hit. I'm not evading. I don't want to use up all my actions. Remember, you all have 2 action points, so be aware. So that hit, so you have a special hit location and damage.
I feel like there's more specials we can choose from, but all I can remember is marksman for guns in this situation.
Didn't I put I thought I put all the...
Isn't like a RQ firearms is the document?
Yeah.
That has those.
We'll look for next time. Yeah,
I'm just going to do marksman for now.
Okay, new special effects are circumvent cover, drop foe, duck back, marksman, over penetration, that's what she said, pin down, weapon malfunction, modified special effects are bash, bleed, bypass armor, choose location, circumvent parry, compel surrender, damage weapon, disarm opponent, entangle, impale, and the usual bits.
Just do marksman.
Yeah, I think marksman's the only one that really applies. So marksman
silently
into his 11.
That is that's my chest.
Can I move to the head then?
You certainly can. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for me to do 3 damage? That makes it hurt less when I actually roll that. 8.
Oh, 8 points of damage.
Okay.
That take it to. This is number 1, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little below average for my damage.
But 8.
That's what she said.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Does that appear to actually impact it at all? Does like break any chunks off, or is this thing just still like?
It seems to be taking chunks off, but both of you think they're just lightly. They've just got minor wounds. That's all. Right. Could you all make from... Right, I'll tell you what happens. As it comes round to the hound's turn, there's almost like... Imagine it's like nails being scraped down a chalkboard. Does that make sense? Is that awful...
high-pitched cacophony of sound.
Yeah, and it's really it's not in tune. It just hits you where you think, that's awful. And go, could you all make for me, please, willpower rolls?
I was going to say, I'm classically trained. Can I try and hit high-pitched noise to shatter all these crystals?
Yeah.
Addict.
Oh,
I'm
right.
gonna use a point of luck.
Yeah. Hang on. Right. Let me go down it one at a time. Zachary, you failed. Do you wish to? You got no luck left.
I've got no luck left, so I failed that.
Newman.
Yep. I'm gonna re-roll.
Re-roll for Newman.
Got him. Double the number I needed.
So that's Hammond. You've failed. Do you have any?
kind of hoping that he forgot to put batteries in his hearing aid.
No, actually, that's a good thing because you did put batteries in your hearing aid, and the other thing is you turn the volume up really loud, so that's not.
Stop whispering, Newman.
Newman's always mumbling.
Hammond, do you wish to use any luck to re-roll or anything?
I don't have any luck left.
Oh, what's the time? I got 15 minutes to kill everyone.
I still have some luck.
Looks like you're on course.
Minsk.
I I don't have any luck left, but I do because I pay for it.
Yes. So you can use one of them and gain a success, and that will take you down to 1. Okay, then. So anybody who failed the roll, you suffer minus 10% on any skill you use from this point on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, good.
If you did succeed, then you don't do anything. Just to let you know, Minsk and Newman and Hammond, or anybody who's looking at the dogs or hounds, they tend to shimmer a bit, and you're not too sure, but it was as if the crystals suddenly grow out of them more. It appears that they have got they seem to have got a positive effect on this, and you sort of like quickly scan around, and this hound here that seems to be bigger than the other two is where the boom came from. Hammond, this is not Hammond, Newman. This is my attack at you. Oh, okay. Just you might look and think, hang on, their attacks go down. They actually get plus 20% to their skill for their initial attack, and then they lost it.
Surprise bonus, basically.
44 will hit you, Newman.
Can I just say, if you put minus 10 in the augmentation, will it do a minus 10?
It should do.
That's what I'm going to attempt. This is a melee attack, so I can use my shotgun to kind of try and parry, yeah?
Yes, yeah, by all means.
All right. I'm going to use my second action point, inwils, and I'm going to try and parry it.
Yes, we both parry. We compare size of weapons now.
That's right. And the minus 10 does work. I'm normally at an 85.
Difficult for when guys get together.
The size of my weapon is small, so yours is probably bigger.
That's what she said.
I'm not seeing a size on a ranged weapon, but I'm guessing it's probably like
it's going to be bigger than my mouth. Yeah.
Does the temperature of the cave make a difference?
No.
Yeah. So we're just going to move past that. At least a medium, possibly a large.
Which means it will absorb the damage from my attack. So it would have done 4 points of damage, but you parried that away. And Minsk, it's in front of you. It's going to take a snappy bite at you, but luckily misses. Zachary.
Can you shoot me with a healing?
Yep. Well, for starters, I'm going to say I think we found those phasing life forms.
You have. Well done.
Then I'm going to use my quad scanner or whatever it is, since apparently I'm not allowed to call it a tricorder.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and scan the closest one of these, so it'll be presumably the one that's attacking Minsk, and see if I can detect find any weaknesses by scanning it.
Yeah, roll your sensors.
Sensors at minus 10.
Yeah.
Their weak spot is in their tail, not their head at all.
Right, let's see whether that works with a minus 10 augmentation. It seems like it does, but the roll is pants.
You could use a point of luck if you got luck left.
I would have to use that last, because mine's gone, so...
I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it.
It just doesn't work, basically.
It doesn't work. We're coming into still round 1, but turn 2. Hammond, you will have an action point left.
I'm going for the big dog. I know Alpha's need to smack down.
Yeah.
Pretty good clean shot to him, I think.
And go for it. I
So
love
have-
this.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that hits. You could do a special and then hit location and damage.
Special marksman.
Hit location then.
The dice for 20. 10.
10. That's coming into my chest, so you can move it to my head if you wish.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah. Okay, then
Yeah,
do
it's
me
really
some
great.
damage.
Come on, baby, let's make this amazing. God damn it.
Yeah, that just seems to ricochet off its crystal armor. Minsk,
Okay.
you still
say
have
that
an
doesn't-
action point.
I do. Can you say that's my band name? Rick O.C.A.
Come on.
Right. Sorry,
Come
I'm
on.
going to target the one below me,
Yeah,
and then I shall do my...
slap attack. Oh, missed. You can use the last heroic point and make it an
No,
automatic
no.
hit. No. Missy, Newman.
I have no action point, but is this one of the systems where I can use a luck point to get an action point?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna use my second luck point to get an action because you told me, inwils, I'm in the top 47 of best shooters in the Rust Belt.
You are. Yeah.
Yes. So
Rust Belt's
a
known
shame
for
that's
their
not where we are
pacifists,
now.
though, so
it's literally Mad Max
and
mixed
there's no
with
optometrists.
Are you going for the little one?
ye-
Yeah.
Yes, you probably have because you defended with your shotgun.
yeah,
while
and it's the immediate threat here. I kind of have to get it off of us. So number one, pow.
you could use the last point of heroic points to have an automatic success.
Unfortunately, all the people at Hero are secretaries, and you are the 42nd best of all.
Yeah. Do you wish to use the...
I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Well, they refresh tomorrow because today's the last day of January. So,
All right, if everybody's okay, then I'm going to use that to actually get a shot that might do something.
okay.
Yep.
So you used a luck point to get an action point and a hero point to actually hit.
Yeah, I need a lot of help. I'm
yeah.
top 47 out of 50.
So I need a hit location. Your
No mark-
special,
or-
your special, I presume, is marksman.
Marky mark on the 19.
Oh, that's a head.
I'm not going to use my marks.
You can move it to the chest if you wish.
Can't you maximize damage?
No.
That'd be for a critical. I probably don't have any sort of. I can't like roll a brief second perception. Does
How
the
about-
armoring
how about
that
pinned
has been-
down?
does the armor that's growing out of it like look different thicknesses?
No, it looks
Okay.
all the same all over.
Then headshot, and I'm
Headshot.
gonna get an 18 or a 1, a 12.
12. Oh my giddy aunt.
So I already did a little bit on its head, I think. It's hard to tell.
You have. So 12. That'd take it down to that. Okay. So that shot, even with my armor, and you hit it before, actually takes it down to -1. So I need to make an endurance check. Come on, baby.
Damn
Okay. No, I can't. I probably can't use my last luck point on that, can I?
No,
Can't force through. Oh yeah, because it's a critical, and we don't want to ruin your day.
exactly. And I'm still up. Okay, my go. This is to attack. I was just trying to think whether or not I've got a... Oh, no, it's a new turn, isn't it? Oh, that one misses you, Newman. by 1 point.
I've got some luck.
1 point. Minsk. This one does hit you, Minsk. Do you wish to parry?
No, I can't parry.
Okay.
I did have a good run, though. I had a good run.
Yeah, you had a good run. Don't you worry. Bites your leg. It's gnawing into your leg, and it does 4 points of damage there. So it ignores 2 points of armor. So reduce your. I presume you got 4 points. Have you there?
Yeah. Which leg?
Your left leg isn't right leg. Sorry.
Right leg,
yeah.
sorry, right leg.
So do you have 4 points there?
Yeah. So I'm down to 2 there now.
So do you have armor points? How many armor points do you have?
I have 4.
4. That's still 4. It's just that I ignore 2 of them.
Yeah. Fine.
So the rest. So I will do 2 points of damage into you. But 1 second. We got to do.
Big dog.
We got to do big dog.
We've got to do crystalline infection.
Right. Here we go. So all of a sudden, this dog blasts out this sound, and it's with tremendous power. It's called Crystal Slam. Okay. Yeah. So what you need to do, you don't need to have it's just a resist roll. So if I am successful, everybody will need to make an evade roll. It'll be opposed, but let me see if I hit first. Oh, I miss. It doesn't come off. It seems to go through, but nothing happens. Zachary.
Crystal Slam's really not my thing. I prefer dust belt metal.
Yes. What would you like to do, Zachary?
Panic? Is that a free action, or do I have to spend an action point for that?
You can dither. You can dither if you wish. You could try to pull the dead body over you if you wish.
Hide under the body. There's a thought.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to spend my action examining at a distance, just studying from where I am, the closest crystalline hound thing, trying to ascertain whether it's an organic creature with crystalline elements, whether it is actually entirely made of crystal, stuff like that. But most importantly, I want to know, does it have spines? I know it's got teeth and probably claws, but does it have spines?
It's got sharp crystal pointy things.
So.
Yeah.
I don't want to be trying to grapple one while wearing a vac suit then, probably.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that, but that would be a great idea. A great idea.
That would be a very bad idea, is what that would be. I'm just going to spend my action on gathering all this information by looking at the one that is currently
Can I just say,
Minsk.
this reminds me so much of White Death. I'm going to die trying to climb outside a chuffing airlock.
Didn't you desert the rest of the party in that game?
I panicked though, didn't I? She panicked. She's a biochemist.
She did.
Like, oh my God. She ran down corridors and it ate her from behind.
It did. It grabbed the leg from behind. Okay, people. We're up to combat round 2, turn 1. And we are going to leave it there because it's 10 o'clock, and we will come back in to see what happens next time. Zachary, just to let you know, these are the creatures that were phasing in and out, most definitely. And Zachary, I'll give you something else. You think these beasts probably did that attack that killed that person in front of you?
Funny you should say that. I'd kind of drawn that conclusion already.
Sorry. I forgot to put the other hound? Oh no, his initiative is the same, so we can keep it at that. Brilliant. So well done, everybody. You're on your way. Well, you've lost 2 of the scientists at the moment. Don't worry. There's 5 in total. So we'll see what.
We don't need the scientists. We just need the data. Our mission was to recover the ship or the data. I don't think they ever actually mentioned the crew.
That is true. So just the data.
But Zachary obviously wanted to get the crew because of his, first do no harm.
Exactly. and he's a pacifist. You're behaving as a pacifist superbly.
Yep, I'm role-playing this. I expect some benefit from that because currently it is shooting me in the foot horribly.
It
so
is.
I expect at least role-playing benefits.
Do you want to know? I'll take that into consideration. And we'll see. Minsk is role-playing being a rubbish fighter as well. He's doing really well.
He's doing really well at it, yeah.
Yeah. How much does that palm pistol do damage-wise?
What 1d8?
What one?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
not
quite
bad.
powerful. Yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Pistol.
I was just wondering whether or not you could get through their armor. The content of this podcast is covered by the Creative Commons Attribution 3.0 license, so please give appropriate credit if you are sharing or copying any part of this podcast. Thank you.